okay. All right, I'll try to do a little video on how I start riding my horse's bareback, if you aren't already, because it's really good for your balance, and you can feel a lot more of what your horse is doing, and they can feel a lot more of what you're doing. And it's great for desensitizing. And when it's winter, you are sitting on a heated chair. Okay, come here. So I always start after I've rubbed them a lot on the ground and been all over them, if they're laying down, if it's possible. Otherwise I get up on a mounting block and rub them all over. Sneaky mare. And you can lay over their back and on and off, both sides. Make sure you can do that on both sides, or you can drape. And I also do a lot of jumping. Like this on both sides. And if the horse will stay still, we'll start moving to actually sitting on their back. It's just the Sparks Notes version. And actually, I'll sit and I'll rub. First thing I'm going to do is make sure I can lean forward, rub all over, both sides. And I'm going to slide off. And we'll go to the other side. Sorry, Mary. Other side. Should I have brought my stick? Huh? Make sure you can get on and rub. Practice your emergency dismount, either holding onto the mane, or at first I like to just hug their neck and roll off and jump. You can try that way. Dismounting onto a block, off of a block. Running all over them. If they're good with that. Haven't done this with her, we'll see. I might try vaulting. Boy, good girl. And petting. Only once I've kind of really climbed all over them while I ride them. Oh, you found the ball, guys. You can bring it in. And then we'll walk a little bit. And with everything, the first thing I'll probably do is just ask them to move their butt each direction a little bit. Hey, don't run it into the horse. It's okay. Just come get it. Surrender the hind, each direction, back up a little bit, walk forward. Something people kind of forget about is it's okay to grab on. If you're going to lose your balance, it's really easy to get tippy up on a horse. And if you need to, I grab a chunk of mane up here, both hands, hold on, straighten myself if I'm leaning. I'm also going to close this knee. Oh, be careful. And you can always not interfere with your horse and go into the fetal position by pushing your heels down, bringing your knees up and gripping up here behind their shoulder blades. I'll actually do that a lot to fix my balance, re-straighten myself. Here, turn your head, and then go back to my riding position. Hey, Julian, not yet, you gotta wait. So if you need to, you know you're walking. And oh no, my horse spooked at a ball. I might hook my knees like this. As needed. And then also sometimes, like if I'm really starting to sometimes maybe trotting, cantering, and I find my seat bones both off of one side of the horse's spine, I might also use this leg up here like this. So I'm not pushing any of my vital buttons. My horses are used to me doing things like squeezing my feet up here. You'll want to do this first. And maybe even putting them up and back. And this shouldn't mean anything to them, being touched up here. So if I'm bouncing, I'll also, you know, if I'm starting to tip, I might hook on my heel, push myself back up on my horse, or scrunch up my knees behind their shoulders to balance, fix myself, and then put my feet down. So practice all of those. These are good little emergency practices, so you can practice your balancing and your riding. Don't forget, a lot of rubbing, a lot of loving. See how far you can go on your horse's butt. She's actually doing this. I haven't done this with her yet. Patting, touch the tail, try to touch all the way under their chest, rub their face. You might like it, some horses like it. If that's all good, and if you can lean back here, you can grab a chunk of mane, try to tip your head back, talk to them, pet them, tip your head back. Julian, be careful with your sister. No, you help her. Help her. Get the ball out, please. All right, also, don't forget to practice reaching down and touching your toes. Good girl. Good, Josephine. Do you want to sit on the mounting block? Julian, don't push that ball over here. Don't push it at my horse. You can push it over there. Good girl. Reaching down, touching my toes. Luna's curious about that ball. Okay. Wait, Josephine. Wait, I need to turn off the video, okay? Easy, baby. All right. No. Whoa. Whoa. Good girl.